What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Thanks again for being a part of the team here at Not Your Father's Capital. Now, very exciting stuff. If you guys are all aware, if you aren't living under a rock, check out Bitcoin right now. Check out the price of the crypto mothership. Yes, Bitcoin surging over 40,000. Outstanding way to start the week off. Hope everybody's doing all right. If you are, let me know by smashing that like button down below. Subscribe as well. All that good stuff. All right. And if you guys hold Bitcoin, which obviously I think everybody pretty much here watching the channel does, but drop that BTC down below in the chat box. Let them know. Let's get into it, guys, because this is some serious stuff as we look into the Bitcoin market cap as we continue our trek past to all-time highs. Now, more so, what we need to talk about is the relative comparisons, I think, within what we need to have happen to attain adoption. Having this adoption, right, we're talking about 5% of the population in the world involved with crypto, all right? And I don't even think we're at that 5% wholeheartedly, but let's just round up and call it an even 5% for the sake of argument. This is what is so important as we get in this article, because now Bitcoin's market cap has overtaken one of the biggest investment equities in traditional finance on the planet, okay? Soaring past $800 billion, and one of the kind of proponents, not for or against crypto, but firmly not a backer of Bitcoin, okay? Sticking to what works, if you will. Let's just call it that. Berkshire Hathaway. Okay, obviously ties with Warren Buffett and that company. But now let's get into that, because this is what is important to put in perspective to see where exactly Bitcoin is headed. Okay, this is coming out from Cointelegraph, but we are seeing basically overtaking Berkshire Hathaway at that $800 billion market cap on December 4th. And as I said, Warren Buffett's company basically gets nudged on by. Now, this is where Bitcoin has surged over that 40K level. Now, Berkshire has a $780 billion market cap, not anything to balk at, not at the very least. But this is where you're seeing basically how these Class A shares for Berkshire have been viewed in the past as possibly, similar to the S&P. Just put your money into Berkshire, Class A, just keep accumulating, and at the end of the day, when it comes time to cash out, retire, whatever, you'll be in a way better place than you were when you first started. And that's always been a popular belief. And quite frankly, in terms of my own personal investment strategy, I did buy partial shares of Berkshire A. I think, and it might have been the B shares, just because the way that the platform allowed you to purchase, because similarly, that price of Berkshire is very much a good comparison to how Bitcoin is viewed, okay? And that's where you can see basically the Class B shares are, according to this chart, $357. And I believe the Class A shares would have been around 36,000. It's basically just a couple zeros more. So essentially like Bitcoin having a more affordable way to buy a whole Bitcoin, right? So you'd have like Bitcoin Class B shares, or Class B tokens, or coins for that matter. But that's just for the sake of argument. We call them what they are. They're Satoshis, okay? And obviously you can go and buy partial shares on platforms such as Robinhood, so on and so forth. But that's the difference with crypto. You can have 0.00079 Bitcoin used in a transaction, and it's something that separates them, I think, from a little bit more of a utility standpoint than, say, getting into a Fortune 500 company that you really can't do anything, and they're not liquid holdings. Okay, but these are the top 10, top 11 assets according to market cap in all of finance. Okay, obviously you see gold sitting there at $14+ trillion. Apple being the first equity below that. And then Bitcoin, you can see right here, guys, 10 on this list, with Berkshire Class B shares at 11. Okay. Very much something to put in perspective. Because as you guys sit there, watch this video, and you look at this graphic, you can firmly see, I think, where Bitcoin's identity falls. And you don't even have to be a Bitcoin maxi to understand this. Because if we follow this suit and we get into the next bull cycle, we can all draw our own conclusions as we're talking about Bitcoin not just being digital gold, but almost being able to pass physical silver. Okay? I would consider Bitcoin right here, right now, as we currently stand, to be that silver, that second place, only to gold, only to physical gold as it currently sits. So let me know down below in the comments what you guys think about this. I felt the need to make this comparison just to put in perspective, because I think sometimes we get lost in utility, use case, tokenomics. But I wanted to kind of illustrate to you guys where crypto actually stands amongst the real world competitors in finance. So all good stuff. I hope you guys are all doing well. Remember to subscribe on your way out. Enjoy the holiday season. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you guys all in the next video.